don't know about you, Timmy, but I'm completely done in.
Timmy, too. He's going to make a nice picture of our Timmy when Timmy and Tevye are home.
Oh, perfect. Just what the doctor ordered.
You'll need more than a doctor when I get out of here.
You hear something, Timmy?
Timmy heard a tiny voice.
Oh, yes. A very tiny voice from a very tiny person.
You'll pay for this, Tabitha Lennox. I'll make you pay.
Oh, blah, blah, blah.
Yada, yada, yada.
You won't have your revenge this time, Hecuba, because you're just a tiny little witch in a bottle and you'll never get out. If you use all your powers to make yourself as small as you can, you'll fit into this bottle. And then I can carry you out of here.
Fit into that bottle? How do I know you... You're not going to trap me in there.
You don't? Of course, I could just leave you here at the mercy of the light. It's up to you. Come on, Timmy.
No! Please. No, no, no. I'll do it. I don't have much of a choice. All right. I'm going to try this. Timmy is small. I need to be smaller. Hear my call. It's me you must coddle. Make me so small, I fit in that bottle.
Timmy gets nervous whenever Tabitha says never. Is Tabitha sure Hecuba can't get out of the bottle?
With this cork keeping her in? Oh, I'd be amazed if she could pull that one off.
Oh, you think I'm helpless in here? Well, we'll see about that. Eye of a toad, ear of a bat. Bring your magic to my habitat.
Is Tabitha sure Hecuba can't cast a spell from inside the bottle?
If she could cast a spell from the bottle, she would have done it to escape. Oh, relax, Timmy. We got nothing to worry about.
Thank you so much for inviting me to your wedding. I thought you might feel uncomfortable having me there. You thought right.
I'm glad you want to be there, to be a part of our wedding. I thought you still might be bitter after I broke off our engagement.
I could never be angry with you. You've made your choice, and I'm just glad you still consider me a friend.
Of course you're a friend. I have to tell you, I'm a bit curious about this gift you're giving us.
Well, like I told you, it's something that no one else could possibly give you.
Well, you've certainly piqued my curiosity.
Can't you give us a little hint? No, you'll just have to wait and see. But I can tell you that out of all the gifts you'll receive on your wedding day, mine will be the one you'll remember for the rest of your life.
Oh, Julian. I hate to see you so upset. I mean, we are still getting married, aren't we?
Oh, yes, of course, as soon as Ivy and I are divorced.
Well, then you should let me share in your burdens. Tell me what's bothering you. I'm sure I can fix it, whatever it is.
I'm afraid you won't be able to help me with this one, Rebecca.
I don't just want you to kill Sheridan. I want you to kill Louise, too. Do whatever it takes. Just make sure both of them die.
Everything all right at the station house?
Oh, yeah. They just want to let me know my schedule for next week.
Oh. I don't suppose they have any answers for us.
No. I don't think it'd be too smart to ask the desk sergeant.
I guess that would sound pretty funny. To ask him how one can tell if a person's relationship is the one that'll last forever.
Yeah. Even if it was a hypothetical question, he'd never let me hear the end of it.
I guess not. how does a person know?
Well, see, I think if a person spends enough time with another person, eventually they just know.
You think so?
I do. So I think that one day they'll just look at each other and they'll know this is meant to be forever. You know, and there's something else this couple should do. And they should do it often.
What's that?
Man, I never saw so many numbers before. What does all of it mean?
It's the results of the DNA search that we just did, Chad.
Well, I know that, but why doesn't it just come right out and tell me who my parents are?
Well, it's a complicated technical procedure, and it may take quite a while to interpret the data.
Okay, well, how much time, Mom? I mean, it already seems like Chad's had to wait forever.
I don't know, Whitney.
Hey, Chad. Any news on Chad's parents?
Not yet. But Eve sure looks nervous.
They still think you're imagining things, TC. I mean, you don't really believe that Chad is Eve and Julian Crane's son, do you?
Sam, I don't know what to believe.
Here you are, Mrs. Bennett. This is the research room.
Thank you.
This is Stevens at the hospital. Tell him that Dr. Russell is doing a DNA search on someone. I don't know if it's important or not, but he said to let him know if Dr. Russell did anything out of the ordinary. Right.
I would hold the hand of the one who could lead me places, and kiss the lips of the one who could sing so sweet. And I would fly on the wings of the bird I knew could take me high as breathe in, breathe out. You keep me alive. You are the fire burning inside of me. You are my passion for life. Hecuba's awfully quiet. What if she's casting a spell?
I told you, Timmy. She can't cast a spell from inside the bottle. So relax, we have nothing to fear. Oh. Nice try, Heck. But you're still tiny, and you're still in the bottle. And you're wasting your time trying to impress me with your spells. You've accomplished nothing.
Really? Well, why don't you take a look at your little friend?
Timmy, what's happened to you?
What? Why is Tabitha looking at Timmy like that?
Julian, please don't shut me out.
I'm sorry. It's just the father's pressuring me to do something I really don't want to do.
Well, stand up to him. Let him know you are your own man, that you won't do it, whatever it is.
I don't think I can do that. Father's holding this whole business of being heir over my head.
Really? Julian, don't you realize that you are in the driver's seat, not Alistair?
How do you mean?
I mean that now that Ethan is thrown out of the family, just who is Alistair going to name as his heir? Certainly not Sheridan. You know Alistair would never have a woman take over his empire.
That's true.
Besides, I don't think your father even likes your sister.
You have no idea how much he dislikes her.
So, if a couple does that enough times, eventually they'll realize they're meant to be together. Is that your point?
Yeah, that's my point.
Well, there must be other ways of finding out.
Yeah, sure. You can look at the way other people react to seeing a couple together. You must have seen couples together and known that they weren't right for each other.
Yes, I have.
Yeah. You know, works the opposite, too. When a couple is right for each other, everyone can tell.
I think I know what you mean. Like Ethan and Teresa. We'll just have to look at them to know that they're perfect together.
Yeah. I didn't want to admit it at first, but you're right. They are meant to be together.
Luis, I have a confession to make. I know that we've been talking about hypotheticals, but I'm not talking about any other couple. I'm talking about us. I'm wanting to know if we're ready to make a real commitment to each other.
This is taking so long.
Look, I know, but just think how long you've already had to wait to find out who your parents are.
Yeah. Guess a couple more minutes won't kill me.
Do you know anything yet? I'm slowing down the process, Grace. I'm so afraid. What if Chad turns out to be my son? TC will go crazy. Whitney will hate me, and my whole family will be torn apart.
Grace, honey, you feeling all right?
Sam, I really don't have anything to say to you.
TC, this is tearing me apart. Look, I don't think Grace is ever gonna forgive me.
Sam, Grace loves you. She'll get over this eventually.
I don't know. Look, I can't believe I was so stupid. I should have never kept my affair with Ivy a secret from her.
Yeah. I wonder if Eve is keeping some kind of secret like that from me. What if Eve and Julian did have an affair and Chad is their son?
All you have are suspicions. You don't have any concrete evidence to prove it.
Sam, I overheard Eve talking to Julian about a baby. Look how long she avoided looking for the DNA test results. It was like she was afraid to find out the truth. Yes, Sam, I am suspicious, all right? What if Chad is Eve and Julian's son?
Now, you can't jump to that conclusion.
Sam, just the thought of that man being with my wife makes me crazy. Let me tell you something. If it turns out to be true, you better lock me up, all right? Because I swear to you, if I ever find out that Julian touched my wife, I will kill him.
I can't get over how wonderful you're being, Gwen. But still, tell us something about this gift you're getting.
I'm not going to tell you, so stop trying to make me. But I will say it's going to be a huge surprise, and I am so looking forward to your wedding.
Well, thank you again.
I know you'll be happy, Ethan. You found such a wonderful and honest girl in Teresa. I mean, there really are no secrets between you two, are there?
Teresa, we're running out of time. You know that, right?
Chad, I can't tell him. If Ethan knew I actually had a copy of the letter, he would blame me for sending it to the tabloid.
How do you tell him the whole truth right now? Teresa, I ain't playing. I mean, if you get quiet about this and he finds out from somebody else, he's gonna be shattered. And you're gonna lose him.
What's going on? Why is everyone staring at Timmy like that? Tabby? Timmy will see for himself. You've turned Timmy into a poodle!
That's right, little man.
How did you do it, Incuba?
You underestimate me. As always!
You're a captive in this bottle. How could you cast a spell from inside?
What's important is that I can. I can keep casting spells in here if I keep trying really hard. So I don't have to get out of this bottle to get my revenge on you, Tabby.
Oh, no.
Poodles are pretty, but enough is enough. Change Timmy into a cute ball of fluff.
What happened? What's Hecuba do to me now?
Oh, I don't like this one at all. Much too soft and cuddly. Timmy is smelly. Timmy is rude. He thinks he's very smart, though his brain is quite small. Well, who says all my spells have to rhyme? Oh no, Timmy. You're a goat.
A goat? What's Hecuba doing to me?
Timmy's now the perfect pet. You don't have to feed him. He'll just feast on your furniture.
Oh, Timmy. Timmy, this is awful.
Princess, help!
Perhaps you make a better turkey? One we could eat?
Hecuba, leave him alone.
This little traitor's gonna get what's coming to him.
What's happening, Debbie? What's going on?
Rabbit to goat, goat to... what? I want to turn Timmy into something bizarre and odd.
Oh, Julian. Just think about us. I mean, soon we'll be married. And after all, how long can Alistair last?
Sometimes I think forever.
Well, he can't live forever. And after he's gone, you and I will rule the Crane Empire. So be strong. Stand up to your father. This is your family. This is your empire. He cannot deny you that.
You're right, I am the only one he has.
Julian Crane. Well, have you come up with a plan to kill Sheridan and Louise?
I know that's what you want me to do, Father.
Well, tell him you won't do it.
But I'm sorry. I don't think I'm going to be able to do that.
What?
Well done, Julian.
Who is that? Who's there with you?
Voice down.
Who the hell do you think you're talking to?
Look, TC, you gotta calm down. All right, we've had this conversation before. And I know you blamed Julian for the accident years ago.
You damn right I do. Because that accident ended my tennis career and broke my father's heart. And he later died because of that.
Look, I know. And I can't blame you for the way you feel. But you don't honestly believe that Eve would have any kind of relationship with a creep like Julian Crane?
Damn it, Sam. I don't know what to believe, all right?
TC, she is your wife. And you know she led a sheltered life before she met you, so there's just no way.
Oh, okay. So why was she so nervous about Chad's DNA test results?
Look, I don't know. Maybe she already knows who Chad's parents are. All right? It could be a patient here at the hospital, so she can't talk about it. All right? Maybe she thinks Chad will be upset once he knows who they are.
Yeah, you're right. Eve is always looking out for everybody else.
Right. I mean, she has a huge responsibility here at the hospital. All right? Maybe that's why Eve is acting the way she is. But I don't think it's because she's having a relationship with Julian Crane.
Whitney, Chad, can you stand back a little? You're crowding me.
Oh my... Mom, I can't believe this.
Whitney, what is it?
Mom, why didn't you tell us?
You'd better think twice before dismissing me, Julian.
Rebecca, give me a few moments.
Of course. But remember, be strong. I'll talk to you later.
Julian, did you hear me? What do you mean you don't think you can do it?
I mean, I can't do it.
You'll do it, or you'll never get anything more than what's left of your trust fund.
Father, she's my sister. She's my sister.
Promise me, Julian. Promise me. You'll take care of Sheridan. You need to promise me to take care of your little sister.
You can count on me, Mother. I will protect her. I promise she will always take care of Sheridan.
Promise me, Julian. Promise me.
Alakazam, Alakazam, witness my powers. Shazam!
Oh, no. What, Tabitha? What's Hecuba done to Timmy now? Oh.
Luis, I wish that you would say something, because I just confessed to wondering if we were ready to make a commitment to each other, but I guess you're not ready to talk about it, are you?
No, Sheridan,
I'm so sorry. Oh, my goodness, I scared you, didn't I? I didn't mean to. I mean, I guess I shouldn't have even been talking about a commitment yet, because we haven't even been together long enough, and I know guys get scared when girls talk about things like commitment so soon. So you know what? Just don't even say anything. Just forget I even mentioned it, and we'll just go back to where...
You didn't scare me. Now, if you just take a breath, let me speak. I wasn't talking hypothetically either. I was talking about us.
Well, I better run, but I want you to promise me that the minute you know the exact time and date about the wedding, you let me know, okay?
Oh, I promise. But be prepared. We're going to get married as soon as possible. Right?
That's right, as soon as we make arrangements with Father Lonigan. Well, let me know if there's anything I can do. Bye.
I'll see ya. Night, Gwen. Teresa. What's going on? Something wrong?
It's Gwen. Ethan, I don't want her or her mother to come to our wedding. I don't want them anywhere near us on our wedding day.
Well, what did you find out? When is the big wedding day? Oh, they didn't give me a date. But they did say as soon as possible. See? Didn't I tell you you wouldn't have to wait long? And on Teresa's wedding day, you were going to be right where you belong. In Ethan's arms. And I'll be with Julian.
Whitney, what?
Well, Mom didn't tell us that this thing is like 100 pages long. Won't it take forever to interpret all that data?
Whitney, I told you that it could take a while.
100 pages? Oh, man, this ain't never gonna end.
Eve, shouldn't there be a summary at the end of the report?
What?
A summary. Can't you just scroll down and see the final results summarized?
Oh, sorry. I was hoping to use the computer. Chad, how are you?
Hey, Dr. Stewart, right? What's up? How you doing? I'm doing fine, doing fine. Hey, Whitney.
Yeah.
This is the doctor that operated on me after I got hit with all that construction debris.
Oh.
Yo, did I ever say thank you for that?
Yes, you did. But you should have thanked Dr. Russell here. She's the one who had the same blood type and gave the blood to save your life.
I forgot about that. Chad and Eve do have the same blood type. Now it makes even more sense.
Oh, God, what am I gonna do?
Hecuba, bring back Timmy at once.
What Hecuba do to Timmy? And why is Timmy so itchy? Timmy's a monkey? Tabitha, help!
So what do you think of your new simian sidekick, Tabitha?
Do something, Princess! Timmy doesn't want to be a simian sidekick!
Hecuba, if you don't bring Timmy back, I'll...
You're what? You have no powers. Though personally, I think you two look cute together. The monkey and his mommy.
Stop that! Stop that!
Hecuba, you bring Timmy back or I'll crush you inside this bottle.
Oh, no, you won't. Because I'm about to take control of my destiny. Bottle, bottle, set me free. Burn the hand that enslaves me.
Oh, no! Come back!
Don't you worry. I'll be back. And when I come back, I'm going to get you. Yes, I will destroy you.
What, Timmy?
Timmy wants a banana, Martimmy.
I'm sorry, Father. I can't do it. I will not kill my own sister.
How dare you tell me you won't? Either you kill Sheridan and Luis, or I'll kill you and them myself.
She is your daughter.
Shut up! I'll call him right now. I can't talk to you now, Julian. Eve Russell is up to something.
What is it?
I'm not sure. But it might give us some leverage with her. Force her to play that tape for Luis.
I mean, the tape of Sheridan's hypnosis session with Eve?
Yes. The one in which Sheridan confessed to killing Luis's father.
Well, then I won't have to think of a way to kill Sheridan if Luis hears that tape.
I didn't say that. Eve Russell is just a backup. Keep trying to think of a clever way to kill Sheridan and Luis, or you'll find you have no need for a trust fund.
This is Stevens.
I got your message. What's going on?
Like I said, Dr. Russell's doing a DNA search on someone. I thought you'd want to know.
A DNA search on whom?
I don't know. But I'm tapped into the hospital computer and I'm looking at the information right now.
Can you send it to me?
I'm already sending it, sir.
What the hell is this? Why is Eve doing a DNA search?
Grace, what am I gonna do?
I already told you what I think, Eve. You have to be honest with TC, and you have to be honest with Whitney before it's too late.
So what are you all doing in here?
Dr. Russell's running a DNA search for me. He's trying to help me find my parents.
Yeah, but there's so much information, we have to wait for Mom to interpret it all.
Well, there's no need to interpret the whole thing. There's a summary at the end of the report. Why don't you just scroll down, Eve, and then you'll have all the information you want in a minute.
You see that, Daddy? You were right. Isn't that great, Mom? Okay, this is great. Just scroll down.
Hey, Dr. Stewart, that is fantastic. Thank you.
Come back here, you! Forget it, loser!
Oh, Timmy always wanted hair on his chest, but this is ridiculous. Princess! Something's happening!
Oh, Timmy, you're back! I was so worried.
What happened? How did Timmy change back?
It must have happened when Hecuba's bottle fell in the water. It must have broken the spell.
Hecuba's bottle fell in the water?
Yes, and we've got to get it back, Timmy. If somebody finds that bottle and lets her out, who knows what could happen?
I'm so happy that you were thinking the same thing that I was thinking. But seriously, though, how do we know if we're ready to make a real commitment to each other?
Might have an idea. There's a place we can go right here in Harmony and find out.
What do people do at this place?
Well, a couple has to do something together, and if they're successful, we'll stay together forever.
Luis, wait, I don't know. I mean, I've been so unlucky in love that if we didn't pass, I don't know if I could handle it.
Oh, all right. I understand. We don't have to go.
You really think we could pass?
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
Okay, let's do it. I really want to know if we're ready to make a commitment to each other.
Let's do it.
Why don't you want Gwen and Rebecca to come to the wedding? What's going on?
I can't shake the feeling that they're bad luck for us. I mean, remember our engagement party that they gave us, Ethan? That tabloid reporter showed up. You found out that you were Sam Bennett's son and Grace lost her baby. I mean, the whole night was a disaster.
I can't argue with that. But I can't blame Gwen and Rebecca. I mean, they had no way of knowing any of it would happen. They're just trying to be nice, to show that there were no hard feelings.
Ethan, I know I sound paranoid. I'm just worried that our wedding day won't be perfect, and I want it to be perfect.
So do I. And it will be. I promise.
Are you sure we should wait until the wedding day to let Ethan know how Teresa kept the secret from him?
Yes. Teresa's wedding day is the perfect day. Ah, I cannot wait to see the look on that little tramp's face when we drop the bomb and Ethan drops her. Oh, we will get our revenge, Gwenny. Teresa will be destroyed, and Ethan will be yours again.
I can't make heads or tails of this mess.
You wanted to be informed of anything Dr. Russell did.
Yes, no, you did the right thing. I'll read this through, see if it makes any sense. Goodbye. Wait! My God, what is this? This is about Chad Harris's parents.
Yes, sir. I see it there on the last page.
Stevens, we have to stop this. Eve Russell must not see this information, no matter what you have to do.
Go ahead and scroll down, Dr. Russell.
Yes, Mom, please. I'm sure Chad can't wait another second to find out who his real parents are.
Hey, you're still upset. Do you want me to tell Gwen and Rebecca not to come to the wedding? Because I will.
No. I'm sorry. I'm all right. I'm just, I'm being silly and superstitious. I mean, Gwen's trying to be my friend, and I'm behaving badly. All I see is bad luck.
I'll stop it. All right? There's no more bad luck for us. Right? We're gonna make our own luck, and it's all gonna be good. Because I love you. And we are going to live happily ever after forever. Right?
I don't know how much longer I can stand to watch them together.
Oh, Gwen, it won't be too much longer. Enjoy his kisses while you can, Teresa. Because before long, he won't be able to stand the sight of you. We're gonna destroy you and ruin your life. You can bank on it.
Timmy, we have to get that bottle back. Maybe that'll work. Ooh. Ow.
Give it up, Tabitha! You'll never get me! Never!
sister. I promised Mother I'd take care of her. I can't. I won't do it.
Yes, my son, fight it.
What did you say?
Fight the evil. If you give in to the evil and do its bidding, you will destroy yourself in the process.
You sure you want to do this?
I'm sure. I mean, you said it's Harmony tradition, so far be it from me to break a tradition.
Okay. This is it.
This is it? This is the place where we can find out if we're meant to be together forever or not?
Get rid of that information immediately. Dr. Russell cannot see the last page. Delete, delete, delete!
I'm doing everything I can, Mr. Crane.
That's not enough. If you don't stop Eve from seeing this information, I will destroy you.
Mom, what's wrong? Can't you just scroll down?
Dr. Stewart said it'll only take a minute.
It's just a shortcut, Eve. There's no need to go through hundreds of matches when you can just read the summary at the end.
Yes, I know. I don't know what I was thinking.
Oh, man, this is it. Can't believe I'm finally about to find out who my parents are.
Come on, Mom. Let's see who they are.